Hey, I'm Jerry Plum with Tech Ops International. I came here today to talk about some concepts of concealed carry and some things that I think people are doing wrong right now. And I have a lot of people coming to me and asking me about these small caliber, little tiny concealable guns. If you're a police officer and you don't want to carry your duty weapon because it's too big, yeah, carry this gun in lieu of not carrying a gun at all. This small little 380, a little 6-7 shotgun or a little 5-shot light, ultra lightweight revolver is a good option. Other than that, I want you to start thinking about bigger scenarios because it's not just about the gun and the work you're going to do, but it's the scenario in which you're going to use it in. So if you notice the guns that we have here, I have laid out the same exact amount of rounds that would be able to carry the gun with no extra magazines. So even though you have small concealable guns, you're limited by round count. And that would really shrink down the amount of scenarios that you could judge your concealed carry off of. The XDS there, I laid out 45 and 9mm, even though that's a 9mm. But that shows the amount of rounds that could be carried in a 45 as well. Alright, let's take a look at what I'm carrying here. In the middle, I got a Glock 19 with the 2-round extension on it. That makes it 17 plus 1, 18 rounds of ammo for one gun. That's a lot of rounds of ammo. Got a Glock 26. If I had a 2-round extension on that, that would be 12 plus 1. That's my backup gun. And then I always carry 2 extra 17-round magazines, Glock 17, with 2-round extension. That makes it 19, 30, that's 38 rounds on the support side. That's a lot of ammunition. I carry a Phobos holster. Lately, I find myself carrying a flashlight on the gun just because I like to own the night, and it allows me to broaden my scenario base. Alright, so let's get back to what we're talking about here. If this is going to be your carry gun, your six rounds plus 1, it's a CAR P380. If this was going to be all you carried, your scenario base is really low. Maybe one attacker to protect you and your family at very close distances. Recently, we had a guy come into a mall with a 12-gauge shotgun and he was shooting people. How are you going to save the day at a longer distance? You're not going to get close to a guy with a 12-gauge shotgun. Your goal is to be able to keep time and space between you and shoot at greater distances to accomplish your goal. Can't achieve it with this. This is a great backup gun, and if you're not going to carry any gun at all and you want to carry a small gun, it's a fantastic gun to carry. That's not what I want you to protect your scenario base with. Alright, I told you what I carry. If I had just a regular Glock 19 on me, that's 15 plus 1, and then I carry a Glock 17 magazine, that's an extra 17 rounds on me. With a 124 grain bullet, I have a much greater distance that I can shoot. I can shoot multiple attackers. I can use time and space to protect myself. I still have the ballistic knockdown power to accomplish my goals. It broadens my scenario base a lot. Years back when I was working street crimes, I had a drug dealer put things into perspective that I really couldn't put down, but it kind of named my mentality. And it made me come up with a saying that I kind of stole from him, which I'm sure he stole from somebody else. I stay ready so I don't have to waste time getting ready. I always carry a gun that will sustain most scenarios that I can think of in my head, and that gun is only to get me to fight to an M4 rifle or a light M4 platform that I can shoot at greater distances, that I can contain the scenario until more help gets there. I think in much grander scenarios, and then I judge that situation. I think about what gun I want to carry after that. Put a lot of scenarios in your head. When you start dropping your kids off at school, start thinking about the Beslin School massacre. Think about what happened there and how many people you'd have to shoot, how much confrontation you would get out of them. Stop thinking about that one assailant and start thinking about a band of Chechen rebels shooting in the downtown Boston, blowing up bombs and shooting machine guns. Start thinking about that because that exists in America. It's here, it's happening. Broaden your scenario base. Think big.